Happy Friday, everybody. It is, what's today? June 19th. Um, Avery is currently napping. Today, well, can I say it's been a long day? Well, it's not too bad now because I ended up canceling his OT for today because Aiden had an appointment at 10 o'clock. It was virtual, but obviously I would have to drive to his therapist earlier than I had to, so I can park the car and make it on time for the virtual appointment and then also be on time for Avery's therapy session. But we're talking about Avery. Avery is not going to sit in the car peacefully and wait for me to do what I gotta do, right? I mean, he probably would have because he fell asleep. But he fell asleep after the therapy session. I mean, Aiden's appointment. Anyways, whatever. It was too much for me. I was overwhelmed. I was going to be stressed out. So I was like, let me just skip out this session. And let me just, do Aiden's appointment. And then at 3:30, he has his 1-year appointment. So we're going to do that. Also, Aiden's appointment went as expected. He did get his diagnosis of inattentive ADHD. She's not pushing medication right now, but she said, let's first see how the school works for him, and if their plan and what they're doing works for him, then we won't need medication. But if it don't, then we have to go back and consider some medications. She did suggest some what do you call it, natural, some supplements that are not medicated. I got him the saffron gummies. He didn't like it. So if you guys have any other suggestion, like, do they sell saffrons for kids in like a powder where I could put in his juice or something? Because he says those gummies are disgusting, and obviously I'm not gonna force him, especially if it's gonna help. He's a very sensitive kid. He will gag and throw up, so I'm not gonna go through all that. But yeah, how's everybody else doing? Are you guys ready for summer? I'm ready for summer. I'm done with waking up at 5 a.m., having to do all of that, and then I don't think the waking up at 5 a.m. is so bad for me. It's the fact that I dread having to drive to go pick up Aiden in the afternoon, because then he's waking up now. Because then I also have to deal with Avery. Avery does not like being in the car. He now wants to. He's at the point where he cries to be put down. But it's like, you're not walking. Where am I putting you? You're not crawling on concrete. He doesn't like being on the grass because it gets really hot when it's hot outside. Obviously, I'm not going to put you down there if it's burning hot. And yeah, it's a very stressful thing. I'm hoping that when September comes, he's better, hopefully more mobile, so that way he can do his own thing while we wait for Aiden to come out. But we'll see. And if you saw my thumbnail, I had to, can you see it? I had to put these, hold on guys. I had to put these things on the cabinets because he just would not stop opening them. Mark suggested putting a baby gate in the kitchen, which honestly I might consider. I didn't want to at first, but the fact that he's so unstable when he's standing up and he falls so easily, I'm kind of worried about him falling on this tile. So I'm thinking, let's not wait for a disaster to happen and just put up the gate. Because he falls, like, if he's going to fall, I'd rather him fall on the hardwood floor and not these tiles. Oh, I think he's waking up. Please don't wake up. You just fell asleep. Alright, so put a shirt on. Come on. Look who's being fussy and cranky because he's tired, but I need him to hold off until we get in the car.
I'm excited for his appointment.
You excited for his appointment? I don't know if I'm excited. I think he might get a vaccine today, and I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah.
Make sure to bring my other thing.
Okay. What other thing?
The other thing.
Oh.
So I can plan both of you. You wanna guess why I wanna do that?
His therapist suggested we try a bottle with straw, cause
Wait, we're not going to therapy, right?
no, Because you want the baba now? You're not due yet. Because apparently bottles are not good for them, especially after being one. So, but he doesn't really like it. So I don't know. I'm gonna talk to the doctor about it today. She's probably just gonna tell me whenever he's ready he will transition, but we'll see. All right, let's see if he do it for you guys. That's his new thing whenever we go out now. Are you ready for your 1-year appointment?
Don't say that.
Are you ready for the doctor?
Is it gonna be? Is potty training worse than therapy?
We are home, and let's just say that was not fun at all. He was actually due for 2 vaccines, and then he also needed blood work. I was like, let's just get it over with. I felt so bad having to need what? Anywho, having to put him through
Having him to need a shot.
having to put him through that, especially in 1 day. But like, I was like, let's get it over with, and especially because in a few weeks his insurance is not gonna be working with the hospital he goes to, so we're gonna be, I wouldn't say without insurance, but we're going to be without, not being able to go to where he see his doctors at for like 2.5 weeks. So I was like, let's just get it over with because it's gonna be a minute until we can come back and do this. So yeah. And then I don't know if the guy who was doing his blood work was anxious because he was crying, and you know, who wants to hurt a little baby? So then
The Chinese dude was crying?
no, I didn't say he was crying, he was anxious. So then he didn't put the thing on correctly on his arm. So by the time we got out to the elevator, it was off and there was just blood all over the poor baby's arm. So we had to go back and do it again, and there was more crying because he didn't want anybody touching his arm, and yeah. He ended up falling asleep in the car, and now he's sleeping on my bed, but yeah. My poor baby. And then she also said that he might get some fevers from the 2 vaccine within the next 2 to 3 days. Hopefully not. Hopefully he has never gotten a fever from a vaccine, so hopefully this time around we don't get anything, but we'll see. And then this one, I came home to my trash can on the floor. She's been doing that since last night. She's never done this before. I don't know what's going on with her. What? Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, that woke. No, he said he came home last night and it was on the floor.
No, he came home. No, I was there and she knocked it
Oh,
on.
okay. So I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know why she's keep doing that. So we might have to invest in a new trash can that's stronger. So this one is kind of light. If the bag is not heavy, she could easily knock it down. I'm starving. I made the mistake of not ordering the things that I needed early, and instead of doing it through Uber, I did it through Instacart. So should I cancel it and do it again on Uber? Because right now it's saying 5:42 7 o'clock. I'm too hungry for that. Oh, I hope you don't wake up. We'll see.